nigga that you could cap on. Gat drawn, black on my ops and leave they back gone. Gat strong, Metal Gear Solid and it is that long. Mask on, I'm a street fighter, just call me Capcom. I take bits, was a bloodhound way before Apex. Warzone, Resident Evil, but I'ma say less. Bang sets, League of some legends, man, I just can't rest. God War, I go Chronos and get my chains back. Don't cut me off, just cut me back on. Broadcast, you can see me on the platform. Danny Boy gave me something I can snap on. It's that new go and cut that gamer.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. Episode 258. You already know this is Big Mike's favorite time of the year. It's when he gets to shit on Xbox and it's allowed. Look at him, he's so giddy. Look at him.
I'm not laughing at that.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Yeah, today we are talking Xbox, the delays, the downtime, the DRM. Yikes. If you're an Xbox person right now, yikes. But we'll get into it. Let's go ahead and start with our introductions in no particular order, starting with Big Mike. What up, man? What's going on, bro? Are you happy today? Are you hyped?
I'm just here for the games, man. That's all I'm here for.
Mm-hmm. Why do I see a yellow aura around you? It's like you're flaring up. You're like Dragon Ball today.
Nah. I'm just here for. I'm just a gamer, man. I just like games.
Right. If I showed a screenshot of what your Twitter stuff looks like, it will definitely paint a different picture. See, I don't know why I get all of his notifications. Like, I literally get every notification, every comment he makes, and it's like, he says, well, I'm just a gamer. Then you look at the Twitter, and it's like, Xbox shit, right? He hating on Xbox. Sony support. Extra Sony support, David.
Stop.
Extra Sony. Like, it was super, yeah, he definitely ponied up. He did. But we'll get into that. So what's up, Mike, man? What you been playing, bro?
I've just been playing, a little bit of Fortnite, still playing Forbidden West, trying to beat it, but, that's a snooze fest.
Hey, yikes. Whoa, don't say that out loud. You might get your shit, Pegasus Nation shit revoked.
I mean,
I think you would give a fuck. What's up, Short? I see you said Sony Pony Mike. We know.
Forbidden West looks beautiful, but the story, it just ain't clicking.
The story made out of Legos and shit, but it's beautiful.
It's just not holding my attention like Zero Dawn did. This, I mean, no lie. I'm sitting here playing Forbidden West, and I fell asleep in the fucking dialogue. I'm like, hey, yo.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
That's because it's meaningful. It's meaningful. If it's not talking about titties and ass, Big Mike.
No, David. Honestly, David, the general consensus, I think, so far for Horizon is that the story is made out of Legos, though, for real. Oh. Like, it is. It's not great.
I love Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn is different than Forbidden West.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Forbidden West is horrible.
And I've read some reviews on it. It's a beautiful looking game, but the story's just not clicking for a lot of reviewers. I'm like, I'm right there. It's a beautiful looking game, but if I'm over here nodding off playing a game, there's something wrong.
That is pure facts. And it's really, you know what? I noticed that too. Like, it's really been a hush about that game. It really hasn't been. There's not a lot of a chatter. Oh, you still hear Elden Ring chatter. You don't even hear motherfucking. So that's crazy to me. What up, Dragoon? I see you.
And Danny likes to throw me under the bus. That's one of the things I've said also on Twitter. Like, someone asked, where's all the Forbidden West chatter? I said, the Elden Ring. I said, Elden Ring fucking buried it. I said that's where it's at. It's in the grave.
I was surprised to see that pop up. I was like, I had to go into it. When I saw it pop up, I was like, wait, is that Big Mike or Bella? I couldn't tell. Because I just saw B and I didn't see what it was. And it popped up. I was like, I think Bella said that intelligent shit, not Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? But when I hit it, it was Big Mike. I'm like, what?
I said, you know, it was like the negativity of Big Mike out here, but. When I say, some smart shit, Danny never gives me the light.
Well, it was because common sense runs at an all-time low. So I was just trying to make sure that I didn't double take. I was like, that's not that said Bella. I'm like, damn, Bella out here on the motherfucking shit. But it wasn't. It was Big Mike.
Where's my like?
Where's your like? I'll give you one. All right. You're right. After all this shit, I do owe you a fucking like. So I'll give you that. All right. Next up, we got Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. the dude that the dude that's always dating the beautiful chick on the BET movies. What's up, man? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, NWO for life, motherfuckers.
What you been playing, bro?
Dog, you know what, man? I actually played an oldie but goodie, and it's thanks to him, though, man. I actually been fucking smitten with Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, yeah, Dragon's Dogma is amazing, dude.
I never played the PC version, and Danny has encouraged me to go and check all the games that I haven't played yet on PC. Well, I played Dragon's Dogma, but, he wanted me to go back and reintroduce myself through PC. And, man, I'm glad I did, man. Dragon's Dogma is freaking epic, dude. Especially for a game that is 10 years old, I'm still finding myself shocked at the gameplay elements of Dragon's Dogma. The grabbing on big bees, the magic abilities, the sword. Mm-hmm. Man, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like Elden Ring 10 years ago.
It was. They laid the foundation for like battling open world, RPG, right?
Yeah.
The only difference, Elden Ring's world is so intertwined, it's insane.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Dragon's Dogma is more just wide open. Right, but it doesn't have those little intricate like holes that
in a couple of dungeons.
Yeah, a couple of dungeons here and there, but Elden Ring is like, holy shit, it's still shit hidden till this day. So I hear you. But all right, well, welcome Dave D. Handsome man. He's a handsome man. All right, last but not least, we got Bad Bella in 4K. What's up, Bella? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
Well, I've mostly been training for the new job, you know what I mean? So that's been taking up a lot of time. Thank you. I'm still home, working from home.
I gotta send you that congrats in your DM. I gotta send you that congrats in your DM.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot.
Congratulations. But, I've been, I'm trying to get some new games in my rotation since my birthday is actually coming up in 4 days now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Put your cash app out there. Put your cash app out.
My birthday's coming up in 4 days, and I want to put some new games in rotation. So I want to play Bully, because that was gifted to me, and Trover Saves the Universe.
Oh yeah, that's also a fucked up game, but it's funny than a bitch. Yes.
Either of them. So I'm just like excited to play something new, and that's about it.
I think you'll like Trevor's. I mean,
yeah, Trevor's is fucked up.
It looks funny. The trailer looked funny, so I'm just like, oh yeah.
It's absolutely. If you like Rick and Morty type stuff,
I love Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's literally the same people who like. There's people who worked on Rick and Morty worked on this game, so I think you're gonna fucking eat this shit up. I loved it. When I first played it, it looks different than what it is. I thought it was like some bullshit, but then when I played it, I'm like.
It's a game.
That's the funniest fucking. It's one of the funniest fucking. The way they talk and like the raunchiness of it is fucked. And I fucking love that shit. So
to me it's almost kind of like a nod to Conkers.
Yeah.
Remember Conkers was a game that pushed the envelope. There was no games with that kind of raunchiness back then. So I'm just like. I like this. This is for me. So
when I fell in love with Conkers when they had a flower with giant titties. I thought that remember it was like in that first level you had to go beat the boss, which is that giant piece of shit. And before you get to the piece of shit, you got to talk to the little flower lady. And it's literally a flower with giant titties. And I pulled up. I sat there for about 10 minutes. And I just was like, Conker is amazing. And it was like Nintendo 64, like, or GameCube. No, it was GameCube, right? No, yeah. It was 64. No, it was 64. Yeah. And I just could not fucking believe it. Short played the Pornhub sound. I appreciate that. Facts. As soon as I was 20 minutes. Anyway. All right, well, welcome. Welcome. What's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform. And, I've been playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I actually went back into God of War to try to fight some of the Valkyries.
You still haven't beat that game yet?
I did beat it, but the Valkyries just after the shit. So the Valkyries is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I gave up. I gave up on it. I just went ahead and beat it. I didn't want to. The Valkyries is fucking ridiculous. So
I beat them all. I killed all the Valkyries.
You did.
I didn't. So the Valkyries was triggering.
How many have you beat in the Valkyries?
Let's move on.
At least beat one of them.
I beat the first one to introduce you to the Valkyries, right? But I didn't. I'm still working. I'm working on the last three. All right, that's all I got to say.
Okay.
Wait till you get to the final one. Then that's when you're probably going to beat the game.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
It took me like a week to beat the last Valkyrie.
I'm gonna be honest. If the last Valkyrie is as hard as the second one, I'm turning into Hip Hop Gamer and getting a trailer downloaded. Oh yeah, bro. God mode activated. I can tell you that right now in 4K. Like seriously.
I haven't beat the final Valkyrie, but I've seen people done it. And it took them like weeks, months.
Hip hop hashtag Hip Hop Gamer. It's God mode activated. I'm telling you, right. I've also been playing. There's this nasty game. On Steam.
You play some hentai shit.
Yeah, I got. It's called Make Her Come. And I'm serious. Listen, all right. It's great. Listen, y'all think it's just me, but my wife is a super freak, and she loves this stuff. So she was like, literally, my wife sat right next to me, 2 nights ago, and she was like, "What kind of games you got that's fucked up?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And she was like, what up, Rocco-Rica? I see you. I said, what do you mean by that? And she was like, listen, I know you. You got fucked up games on your shit. I'm trying to see what you got. And I said, all right. So I pulled the fucking curtain back. I said, I got all of this shit. And she was like, "What?" She said, "Who's the one with the black chick on the cover?" I said, "Okay, that's called Make Her Come." And she was like, "Well, let's try it." And I'm like, "Bitch, what? You want to try this one?" And she was like, "Yeah, let's try this one." She was like, "Is this all right? Is it fucking?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." I said, "But it's like really the goal is to make her come." She said, "Isn't that the role anytime?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, okay, I guess that's the goal. So, we played that shit for about an hour, and she loved it. She thought the graphics was dope. She was like, damn, them titties bouncing, like, for real? I'm like, that's why I downloaded it. Yeah. Titty physics is at 100%. Black folks physics at 65%, which is great. Usually it's garbage. But this one was pretty good. And she was like, get the black, because you could pick the dick. And she was like, get that big black one with the huge tip. I'm like, wow. There you go. I see what you need. All right. And we literally sat there and we tried, and we sat there and played that motherfucker for about an hour. And she was loving it. And then she was like, well, you need to cut this off, right? I'm like, uh-oh. I gotta clock in. So all right. So that's the end of that story. Anyway, welcome. We are talking about Xbox today and the lack thereof. We're also going to take a look at a couple of new games, including Gotham Knights. We're going to take a look at the gameplay presentation. We'll give our reactions to that. And shit, that's pretty much fucking it. Outside of that, everything else is tragic. So let's do this. Let's go to our top story here. And I want to pull this up for chat too so they can see it. Hold on, I think I hear like some static or something. You hear that?
Hold on.
I hear some feedback.
Yeah, I think it's on my end.
Yeah.
No, is that mine? Hold on. Hello? Okay. Oh, it's gone now. Great, good. All right. Let's get right into it. Huh?
Real quick before you jump in.
Yes.
You didn't put a tweet out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't send a tweet.
Yeah, you didn't send a tweet out.
I didn't put the tweet out.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh,
Daddy.
Rock Arika said, "I'm trying to make a bad bitch come 24/7." I feel that. I fucking feel that. Rock Rika, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna link you to the game so you can get it, because I'm telling you, my wife was she was fetched. And she was trying shit. She was like, try that. I'm like, wow, my wife is exploratory. Sometimes you learn things like, damn, we've been together forever and I'm still learning shit. Anyway, yeah, but that's fun though, right? Anyway, let's do this. So Bethesda and Redfall both delayed until 2023. News came down a couple of days ago. Phil Spencer got on Twitter and shakingly typed out a tweet, including the attachment. He said
do better. Just
listen, he apologized and everything, but this is kind of tragic. So so Redfall. Remember we had on
Queen Novine.
Yeah. Queen Novine Crumby.
Right.
We had Novine on. She is starring in Redfall. She's the main character. Starfield now also in that. So both of those. So this is what it says. This is directly from Bethesda. It says, we've made the decision to delay the launches of Redfall and Starfield to the first half of 2023. The teams at Arcane Austin, Redfall, and Bethesda Game Studios Starfield have incredible ambitions for their games, and we want to ensure that you receive the best, most polished version of them. We want to thank everyone for their excitement for Redfall and Starfield. Their energy is a huge part of what inspires all of us every day and drives our own excitement for what we are creating. We can't wait to share our first deep dive into gameplay for both Redfall and Starfield soon. Thank you for your support. That's a heavy yikes. But we are getting a real meaty look at both games on June 12th when they do have their Xbox showcase with Bethesda.
We're getting meaty looks.
I know. Is it meaty like what women want, or is it meaty like? Right. Is it girthy enough to hit all sides or no? Right. Like that's the problem.
Get your hopium out there, Danny. As you
I got my hopium out. You can check behind me. I ordered some, but I don't need it. I'm #PC. So I don't need hopium. But hopium is for the PlayStation players because they hope this continues. Xbox players need copium because they're trying to cope with reality that in 2022 there has been no main game come out for Xbox, which is terrifying. What's up, King? I see you, bro. I see you. Let me start with you, Big Mike, because I know you are effervescent in your hunger.
No.
Because you won't even let me finish my fucking mono. So So Big Mike, let me ask you, dog. When this news dropped, because I know you went instantly to Twitter. What was that first overall? You did. What was that first overall experience like? Like, was there a lot of dudes that were crying, or did you have to defend yourself, or like what was it like seeing this information come out?
I just shook my head. I was like, I said, this is bad. It's a bad look on Xbox. I didn't put a tweet out automatically, or I was like,
you
no,
did literally. I got the notification. It was a share, and then you were like, "Yikes" or something that you had put, and I was like, "Whoa."
So, I mean, is it wrong that I shared the tweet? No, it's not.
No, it's wrong that you didn't admit to sharing the tweet. You just straight up said you did not tweet it out. That's what I'm saying, dude. You sound fumbled. You're so hyped that you can't even remember that you lied about it. Huh? Am I wrong?
So, like I said, I didn't put
okay, then.
Okay, but like I said, you think I did bad when all I did is I just retweeted it. I didn't put a quote tweet on it. I just shared it out. So, again, tone shit down there, Dan.
Hold on. Now, you want me to share a screenshot of what we were talking about in chat before I started trolling? Because I can't scroll up. And this dude literally hit me up. He hit me up personally and said, "Yo, Dan, I need a favor." And I said, "What's that?" He said, "Can I go troll?" I said, "Am I lying? Tell me when to stop." Okay.
Hold on, the big boss man always told me, ask before I did something. And so I came, I was like, "Hey, can I go troll?" He said, "No." I said, "Okay, fine." No, I did say that. I did say that. I'm an honest person, but I didn't troll. I didn't. I kept it professional.
That's questionable. What's up, Wraith? I see you. Bella, let me ask you, because I know we were hyped about Redfall, because the Black folks physics is like 200% in Redfall, right?
Right.
What were you upset when this news came down that Redfall is literally not coming out this year? It's going to be fucking next year.
So for me, I'm on the fence because for one, it seems like with the current state of the world and the fact that a lot of people are still in quarantine.
Yeah.
Like that's still happening.
That's
in
still a thing,
right?
Like people.
Right. So like it seems like they would have time to do it. But on the other hand, I think of Cyberpunk and the fact that they released it unfinished.
Damn, that's
and
facts,
I think,
though.
damn, I don't want an unfinished game. So I'm just like in a weird limbo right now. I don't know how to feel because I want them to finish it and I want it to be good, but also pick up your damn feet.
Right.
You know?
I hear
What's
that.
going on?
I hear that.
What are we doing? Y'all chilling? What are y'all out of the country? Like, are you doing quarantine and Cabos? Like, what's up?
Right. What's up? What's the deal? Right. What's the shit that's going behind the scenes? You know what I think it is, though. I think you're right, Bella. I think it is the Cyberpunk effect. I think it was such a blunder, right? To have a game that was like one of the most hyped games to ever fucking come out outside of like God of War or something. And then for it to fall so flat and not reach any, like it didn't even reach a lot of expectations. It just reached some, which was not good. And the way that it came out on console was terrifying. So I can see, especially if you're introducing a new franchise like Redfall and Starfield. I guess they're technically both new franchises, even though Starfield, they kind of said it was like Fallout in space, but we already had that with Outer Worlds, but let's not go there. Anyway, yikes. So let me ask you, David, because I know when you saw this, you were like, damn, Redfall. Because I know Starfield, you're still kind of, you're a little 50-50 on, but Redfall, you Novi and Crumby, I know you were throwing out roses and shit. So what you think, man? Like Redfall is delayed now, man, until 2023. What say you?
First of all, shouts out to Novi. Anytime you got the black woman represented on the front, like the picture right here, with that hair with them coils. That's what I always say is black excellence, right? That shit should be put first and foremost. Just like the last show that I hosted, we gotta protect black women, right? So I'm protecting Novi, right? First, the way
facts,
first.
David. Facts.
And the second thing is, damn man, I was looking forward to Redfall, honestly, man.
Right, new franchise, right?
New franchise, and again, I have to circle it back to these coils, right? I mean, I wanted to play as the black woman just wrecking shop. And unfortunately, that is not happening this year, except for Saints Row. I'm going to play as Bella's mom. Saints Row.
That is facts, though.
But I think it's sad. But here's the kicker. Xbox bought all these studios. I know that those studios weren't all just beginning to make a game.
Right.
They don't have anything that was already in the pipeline that was like damn near finished. The only thing it didn't have was an Xbox symbol on it. I mean, why don't they just throw away all the PlayStation symbols that was on there before?
Right.
Just replace them with Xbox symbols and release them. But I think this also has to do with the FCC investigation into the merger.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right.
100% final yet. So I would wager that the games that are ready and slated to release under Xbox can't yet because it's still in limbo at this moment. So I encourage everybody to look at that thing that Elizabeth Warren has, the FCC investigation. Take a look at those two investigations because they are trying to halt these kind of big mergers. And there is some legitimacy to a couple of the arguments, but it's still going to pass. But it's just about when now, as far as it's not really if, it's about when. But at this point, it is not final, guys. So everybody jumping up for joy saying Xbox got this shit. Hey, the shit is not final. So they can't release shit until it is 100% final.
The Bethesda thing's already been finalized. So you can't give,
But are we talking about the 2022? We're talking
Right. David was talking about overall. Big Mike wasn't listening. I know.
We're talking about the rest of 2022.
Bro, all that shit's been finalized. So you can't.
Activision is not finalized. The Activision is not.
And it's 2023. That's in the 2023. So I'm not giving him Activision and Blizzard. That shit, yes, I agree. That's not finalized.
Because Xbox cannot release another. Because this is what I was just saying. They got a bunch of developers, which those developers should already have games made. But remember, they can't put the Xbox symbol on it without the court saying, yes, you can now do that.
Right.
So unfortunately, Big Mike, the unfortunate thing for this year for Xbox is that for 2022, this leaves them without a first-party game.
Exactly.
And the part that really frustrates me on this is that, man, my Game Pass subscription is looking a little lackluster right now. Shit. But now, here's the good news. Microsoft has a ton of money. So I would guarantee by the rest of this year, you're going to see a ton of shit come to Game Pass. Will it fill the void for no first party? No. But what you're going to start seeing is like, you'll see
third party stuff.
Pseudo third party games. And you're like, damn, now it's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. And you're going to see like 2 or 3 more games come out on Game Pass that are sort of AAA third party. They're not any system per se, but they're going to show up on Game Pass just because they need something. Now, if they don't, shit is looking spooky as fuck because you can't just have nothing. You got to have something. Go
ahead, Big Mike, because I know you chopping, bruh. Go ahead.
You need to relax.
He don't even understand that we can see him, right? Like, go ahead.
Relax. It's a terrible. I'm not going to relax. It's a terrible thing because, we've all, told, when Nintendo went to, I think it was with the Wii U.
What's up, DK?
Well, the Wii U relied on third party, and they didn't have no first party. That's a terrible situation where you have to rely on third party to get you through it. Nah. But when you got 26 studios, I'm not even counting Activision and Blizzard, when you got 26 studios and you can't put out a first party, and the last first party game was Halo Infinite, that's a terrible look. That's 1 year. And they've had these other studios for a hot minute.
The only thing about that is that anything that came with Activision wouldn't, but they do have a lot before they had Activision. They had Bethesda. Bethesda has like 8 studios under them anyway. So, and I feel that. I feel like, yes, there was a ball dropped on this because there could have been something, right? Like, just give us one fucking game. Give the Xbox players one. You couldn't find one? 2022 was that empty? You relied on Game Pass only? See, now that's a losing strategy. You can't just rely on Game Pass to get you through with third parties. You have to have something that is special. and the last special thing to come out was Halo, which wasn't really all that special. Is it fun? Yes. Is it a good looking game? Yes, it actually looks good. But what else is there? It wasn't like mind-blowingly amazing. It was just, it actually turned out good as far as what it presented at that time frame. It's still missing a lot of shit. It still don't have the multiplayer. The Forge isn't on there. They're gonna add BR support, which great. I love a good old BR, but where is it? Is that 2022? Because I thought that shit read 2023 for the new shit, except for the co-op. I think the co-op stuff is coming this year. Which is
this year.
They're gonna have to release that shit this year, bro.
Release co-op this year for Halo, only because that is it was promised in the first quarter, right, Big Mac? I think it was promised, wasn't it? Promised in the first quarter.
Well, yeah. Then they delayed it. Then they delayed the update, and I remember that. So it's like
343 said the co-op, like what I'm waiting on for because I want to finish the game co-op because I played
co-op.
I played all the Halo games with co-op. And people are like, nah. You can always play Halo solo. I'm like, nah. It's been there. It was like a multiplayer co-op. But they said it would be like Season 3, Season 4 when the co-op would drop. And this also leads to another question here, Dave and Danny, if you want to answer this. Like, Jason Schreier brought this up a while back. Mm-hmm. And this goes also into the initiative. He said, Xbox... Because he investigates. Xbox has been having a trouble in managing their studios, and
they haven't been giving them anything to do. And see, this is the problem here. Like, okay, yes, I get it that you want studios to bring ideas up to like Phil Spencer for approval and shit like that. But where is the ideas? I mean, I get it. You're waiting for a to-go signal. Like, go ahead and get it. But sometimes you got to step up. And if you have stuff that you've been working on that you knew Todd Howard might say fuck you on, but Phil might be like, yeah, go ahead, get that shit, fuck Todd, because he's over Todd Howard. He owns Bethesda. Todd Howard reports to Phil Spencer, not the other way around. So yes, he runs Bethesda, but he when it's all said and done, he reports to Phil Spencer. So and Phil is to blame too. Because he's not pushing any Herculean efforts. As much credit as sometimes I give, because I like to shit on Phil and give him credit sometimes. Sometimes, especially the way he's handled the acquisition, I felt like I give him a little credit because he's saying, fuck all the horrible that was there. I'm going to clean out Activision. Fuck old boy, he's out. We'll give him some money, but he got to get the fuck out, right? And then Kodik. But then you look at something like this, where it's like 2022 and there's no games.
Right. I hate to say it because right now there is no games besides third party on Xbox.
Yeah, there's a lot of third party. Now there are some third party, like not necessarily like it's just Xbox games, but there are some things that were like Game Pass. Like they went to Game Pass. It was like, all right, but like what else was there? Was there anything of quality that was on Xbox that you could say, damn, Xbox had an amazing 2022, right?
Right, because you got to think also, all these Xbox gamers that bought and invested in.
Here we go, it's coming out.
I mean, I talked to Dave in the Facebook chat because that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, I would be upset as well if I invested in an Xbox ecosystem, and again, they don't have,
But you do invest in the Xbox ecosystem. You got Game Pass, right?
I got Game Pass, but I'm talking about if I buy a console, and you're relying on their first party games.
Okay.
Right.
I just want to make sure you understand the term ecosystem.
That's not technically ecosystem if you just got one piece. It's when you have like he's in the PlayStation ecosystem because not only does he have the Sony console, but he has the Sony services and all that.
And the hat and the hat and the wings.
Dave gets me. I love you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. But like I said, Dave gets me because
he said he loved you. You gave him PlayStation praise and he proposed to you, David.
He backed me up, like I said, when he said when you invest in an Xbox, when you buy an Xbox console, that's what you're hoping for. You're not on do. Oh, you're not relying on the third party game. You're like, oh, I bought this system.
David,
this
look
system
at his background.
That's great.
Dude, that picture screams copium right there.
That's right. I love that picture. It's one of my favorite pictures. But like I said,
dude, wait, that is one of your favorite pictures?
It is. It's one of my favorite pictures.
When you got married to PlayStation? That's your favorite photo.
It's one of my favorite photos, but again, like I said, you actually have these people that rushed and bought a Series X just to play Starfield or Redfield, or not Redfield, but Redfall.
I'm gonna say Redfield. That's a different game. That's that one. Go ahead.
Redfall, but yeah, like you have these people, rush and buy your Xbox to play Starfield or Redfall, and it's not coming. That's a disappointment. And plus, on top of that, like Short said, I don't know if you have it on the docket. Let's talk about the DRM.
I got that. That was also a thing, but that was a different story than this one. So let's finalize this story, and then we'll get to that. But it is all part of Xbox's terrible week. Let's continue, because there's nothing else other than Xbox fails and some hype shit, but Xbox failed hard this week. Another thing that Xbox did not need was complaints from the gamers not being able to launch games. And let me pull this up for chat so they can focus.
I didn't know how big it was. I think Big Mike he had kind of informed me a little bit on this, but I thought it was only for like a day.
No, it was like all week. It was literally all fucking week. So I got this pulled up for chat. So Xbox Live, the services were down. It did not affect PC, which was odd. You could still get to like Game Pass, but you couldn't do, like, if you had a console, you were fucked, bro.
It was like there was nothing you could play.
So the biggest thing to come out is the DRM. Now, people, they tend to not talk about DRM unless it starts to affect them. But here at the show, we always shitted on DRM. We shitted on it back in the day when we first was talking about it to now. And DRM is always a fucking problem. So what was happening was, when the services were down, you could not play single player games for some reason. And it comes to find out that your single player games have to check in with Xbox Live servers in order for them to be playable. Which is I know. So that's the controversy, was that, you remember they said that they removed where you needed to be online all the time to play the game, which is a lie. It is a lie. You have to.
They live in foul. They live in
fucking foul, bro. They live in foul. So let me start with you, Big Mike, since you're ecstatic, bro.
No, I'm not ecstatic.
What was the whole situation? Because I know there was a lot of people who were mad about the DRM, and people finding out that, holy shit, I can't, play my shit tier game because it won't launch because it hasn't checked in today. What was that looking like, Big Mike?
I mean, that's terrible. That's a terrible situation, because my buddy, reached out to me, Michael Hale. He's like, look, I'm trying to boot up Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on my Xbox, and I can't play it. He goes, what's going on, Mike? I said, I don't know.
Wait, Jedi Fallen Order had to check in? It really did? What?
Oh, that's a single player game. And he's like, it says that I don't own the game, blah, blah, blah. That's what he showed me a screenshot, and I was like, you might want to put a tweet out or something. Put
a tweet out.
I was like, I can help you, Mike. I said, that's terrible. I said, you should be able to play your single player game, because I tried to upload. He goes, I tried to start up 10 games. It gives me the same question. I said, I don't tell you, man. I said, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. That's super tragic, Bella. Let me ask you this question. So you're a PC person. You're a PC goddess, right? And you know about Steam and all of that. With Steam, like if you're not online, right? Steam will go into offline mode and you can just game it up still, right?
Right.
Isn't that amazing that even what's up, Super Mario? I see you. Isn't that amazing that till this day we still have these like shitty online DRM practices on the console? Because PlayStation got it too. Because when this story came out, they also exposed that PlayStation, you have to check in as well. So what do you think about the DRM policies for these consoles having this like this?
I think it's messy. I think it's selfish because we bought the damn games. It's on our machine. Why the fuck do you feel the need to keep checking in and all this shit? We should be able to play games offline. And especially if it's one of those, oh, we need to work on some system maintenance. That's fine. You do that shit over there. But if I have the game downloaded onto my computer because I purchased it, I should be able to play it.
Facts.
Okay? Yeah.
Facts. There's been so many times where like my internet was down, but I could load Steam up. It just loads into offline mode. It's just you can't play multiplayer games, but if it's a single player game and it's installed, you just boot up. Which is crazy that that's not a thing for Xbox right now. Xbox, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, come on, that's Phil, terrible. Man. What happens if you got the disc? And I thought I read somewhere that even if you got the disc, it still had to check in. It's like, what kind of shit is that? I can play games. You know what? On Game Pass, you can't, because I think Game Pass has to check in, right? I think it does. I think it does for game. No, I think if it won't let you do like live services, like you can't get the achievements and stuff, but you can still play it sort of.
I think you can't do the cloud either.
Right. You can't do this. So if it's the cloud, if it's attached to the cloud, or if it has like the live services, you can boot it up. You're just missing some of those services if it's on PC. But if it's on the console, which is Xbox, that's not the fucking case. It's just literally a paperweight until you can get back online, and that's telling, man. This is 2022, man. We're still doing this shit.
I actually wanted to bring in Short Game because he's the one who even brought it up that he had this many issues also with the DRM thing.
Sure, so you couldn't boot up your shit? When you loaded Xbox, you couldn't boot up any single player games, bro? Post that shit in chat, man, because that's like embarrassing. That's why this is probably Xbox's worst fucking week I've ever seen, man. It's like there's no game. This is like literally what the Sony Pony's been talking about, right? This is Sony Pony shit right here. This what makes them get like their wings, right? When you talk about Sony dudes ascending, this is what they ascend on. You know what I'm saying? Because then you go, okay, well, how many games did Sony put out that were first party that were in 2022? You can go, okay, well, there were 2 or 3, right? One was pretty good, but the other 2 were shit tier. But guess what they can say? They can say Sony put out 3 first party games in 2022. Xbox can say because if you try to say, well, Sony had motherfucking Gran Turismo. Well, Gran Turismo was dog dick. So let's just be real here. Right. It's like, and so let's just be real here. But what they can say is that PlayStation did what they said they were going to do, and it's put out games in 2022. Xbox said that they had a great lineup for 2022, and everybody's like, where it at? Where the fucking lineup at? Slow-mo! What up, Slow-mo? Big Mike, calm down, dude. Your tits are hard as fuck, bro. You need to calm down and breathe. I've never seen nips cut through a shirt. You need to calm down, bro. Slow down.
Slow-mo's good. I mean, he said some valuable shit on his podcast.
No, I watched Slow-mo's podcast, and he was right about a lot of things. And shouts out to Slow-mo. Go ahead, make sure you guys check him out. Can we get a shout-out, Big Mike? Shout out Slow-mo. Make sure you check out Slow-mo's podcast. It is tantalizing, and you can see Big Mike here is ever hard. So just keep it in mind. Short said I didn't experience the outage myself because I didn't play on his Xbox. So his shit was dried up even though it was dead. It was dried up anyway. It was dried the fuck up anyway.
I'm so happy that I actually listened to my twin brother here, Dan Pooh. Shouts out to DJ Dan Pooh from Chicago. Indiana. But this dude told me, and listen, I was going to get a PlayStation. My wife actually had it in the Amazon basket ready to go when PS5 first kind of you could buy it. And I called Danny up and I said, dude, what should I do? I said, should I just upgrade my PC or should I just go ahead and buy a PlayStation 5 and get it to the consoles? Then he said, if you don't go motherfucking update your damn PC and fuck them consoles. And I was like, dude, I had my Sony hat on. I was like, dude, what about the God of Wars? I was riding on the pony too. I was like, and he treated me like Elden Ring and knocked me off my damn horse.
Said fuck you. Now you gotta go all my rooms. Now you gotta go sit at a grace and ponder your decisions, motherfucker.
I bought a PC, and I have to say I'm pretty fucking happy because I'm not experiencing none of these issues, honestly. I mean, now it's sad for the people who did buy Xbox console. I hate that people invested hundreds of dollars into a brick. But at this point, man, it's going to be Xbox got to come with the pain in 2023.
You know what? You could. You know what? The Xbox Defense Force can only defend so much, right? It's just like this. It's just like the Sony Defense Force. When they come out in droves, you can see it, and you just go, okay, you're a terrible person, right? Same thing with the Xbox. When they come out, they're like, no, delays are good because... And you're like, dude, you didn't play shit in 2022. What do you mean delays are good? They got 8 studios outside of Activision, and there was nothing? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You sound like a bitch right now. And you sound like you need you need to be held. Just stop, man.
Xbox get L's this week.
Xbox is all L's this week. If you're defending Xbox right now, if you're saying, well, no, Xbox has a strategy. Suck my dick, man. Suck my dick, man. Please. He's like, hi, Xbox has a strategy. It's like, no, the fucking don't. Xbox strategy is delay. And that is horrible.
Xbox strategy should be getting at the Carol Baskin. And they do anything else. She's the one who killed her husband.
Oh shit!
At this moment,
talk to me, the Tiger King. They would have got their shit in order. We would have arrested motherfucking Carol Baskins, and we would have got a game out. Starring me, the Tiger King. It'd have been out today. Shit.
Please, can we get a Tiger King game? I swear to God, listen. Gamers will forgive you, Xbox, if you drop that Tiger King game. Make it a beat 'em up, right? Side-scrolling beat 'em up. That'd be dope. 2D, voiced by Carol Baskins. I literally would throw money. I would shit money out just so I can buy that fucking game. I don't care if it's $70 Square Enix pricing. I'm paying it. I'm paying it.
Marvel. You'll still do it?
If it had Avengers quality with DRM, I would still play it. Because it's goddamn Tiger King, man. All right. Let's get, you know what? I kind of wanted to stay shitting on Xbox, but what else is there to do? I mean, like, honestly, like how far can we shit on Xbox without actually taking a real shit? Because it's like...
I'm just saying, it took them a lot to... Phil to finally come out and say, we got to do better, because like even Slomo said on his podcast, he said like Xbox. He was like, this is what they are. He was like, Xbox. We have to do better.
We do. We got to be better. We have to.
He goes, why are you mad at us? He goes, we're just over here. Can't produce a game for 2022.
Listen,
why are you mad?
I feel like there is a moment that Xbox. Well, there's a time when gamers when they're angry, they're valid. There's a lot of times where gamers, when they're angry, is just full of stupid shit. Like when God of War got announced for #PC, it was a lot of anger out there, right? But it was unwarranted. It was a lot of stepism. It was a lot of. I was
fucking happy I wasn't angry at all.
Yeah, but it was unwarranted. But this right here is definitely warranted. And Phil, you should be absolutely embarrassed that in 2022. Hell, here's the other embarrassing thing, and this will be the last thing on this. Sony's games came out on fucking Xbox. It was MLB The Show is a Sony exclusive that came out on Xbox. So Xbox only
will be coming in September.
I cannot believe that the only exclusive that came out on Xbox was a PlayStation exclusive, which is absolutely abhorrent. Slow-Mo says, in all of the last generation, Xbox never failed to publish at least one game. Facts! It was either like Halo, Gears, and Forza. Shout out to Kid Smooth, Halo, Gears, and Forza. There was always a motherfucking one of those out there, right? Chef Nye, I see you. What we eating today, Chef? I need some good shit. I need it fried up too.
Like, and that's another thing. You know it's bad when you got Kid Smooth put out a tweet. He says, "Look, Xbox now shut down the servers and everything." He goes, "Oh yeah."
Shut down the servers.
When the best bot gave up, that's when you knew that there was a tragedy brewing. So you knew it was going down. So all I got to say is, Phil, bruh, you got to do something about this and ASAP, right? All right. Let's
Xbox.
Yes. Sexbox is terrible right now. Yeah, that's just only for the people.
The Xbox too. Now it's really the Xbox. That's why it's called the Xbox right now.
I just really don't get it. It's like Xbox. You gotta do something, man. You can't have nothing. You gotta have something.
Dick out, man. He just need to just like go on Twitter. And
just pull it out. Fuck it. At least you get some pub, right? And it better not be chibi too. You better not pull out a chibi. It needs to be a long.
There's a celebrity that went viral recently for showing his shit on Twitter.
Oh shit! Realistic Knockin', I see you.
I've seen the picture and the video.
Jesse Lee Williams, you know what?
It's Jesse. He's a dude from Beyond Human.
Yes, CSI, all of them shows. Yeah. And so, but that's what Phil need to do. Phil need to get a oiled up body shot with his dick out to kind of defeat the publicity. Yeah, because then you know what? Because then PlayStation dudes would be like, look, they're still coming up short. And just give them cannon fodder, man. Just give them some cannon fodder so they can leave you alone. Anyway, what's up, Heavenly? I see you, Heavenly Platinum.
Slow-Mo said,
yes.
What they need to do is fire Matt Booty and get him the fuck out.
You said kick Matt Booty on his booty and kick
Matt Booty on the booty.
Well, Matt Booty, his name says it all, right? He's a booty person.
Why did you say if Phil post that PlayStation dudes would say he's still coming up short?
Because I know Phil got a small dick, man. He just rich, dude. I know Phil ain't got no giant dick, man. Come on, dude. Look at the pants he wears, bruh.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? He wears them gotcha pants, man. You ain't got no dick and you wearing them. You know what I'm saying? Right. How you gonna wear sweatpants and you still chafe in the front? That mean, motherfucker, come on, bruh. And I ain't even got no swing in. My shit don't chafe in the front. So you got a problem. Anyway, let's go into our story, which is Elden Ring. You want to talk about people doing stuff, right? Elden fucking Ring. Am I dick checking? Listen, I am a nasty individual. You don't have to be homo to see the FOMO. You know? Anyway. How you a dude and you got the camel toe popping, right? It looked like you doing a TikTok spin. You tripping, bruh. Elden Ring. Let me pull this up for chat. Elden Ring pulls off the fucking unbelievable. They outsold Call of Duty in the United States. Yep. Since February 25th, when they launched, Elden Ring constantly outsold 2-1 to fucking Call of Duty. It is absolutely it's crazy. It's crazy how much love Elden Ring is getting right now. Let me start with you, David. Wow, right? Call of Duty dethroned by fucking Elden Ring. What you thinking?
Man, shit, I'm glad, man, because I can play Call of Duty, man.
This dude shitted on Call of Duty instantly, bro.
I I'd rather this is the game I'm waiting on, right? Bella's Mama. That's the game I'm waiting on. But I'm not waiting on. I'm not. So tragic, dude. Because Call of Duty is like, I don't know, just sweaty city. So, but listen, Elden Ring had a good product, dude. How many games have we got released that reminded us our childhood? Right. A game was released whole.
Right.
Just think about that, guys. I want y'all to think about what we're talking about in 2022, almost 2023. This game was released fixed. It wasn't fucking buggy. It was released fixed. There is no microtransactions. Everything you get that's dope as fuck in the game is earned. It's not like you go to a website and buy it. You don't have to plop your credit card down. Your shit is in the game. And what do you got to do with Call of Duty? You got to plop your credit card. Because if you want shit to look amazing, you got to go loot to loot. Whereas motherfucking Elden Ring, you turn the game on, and guess what? You have everything. You just have the GGs. You just got to get good. And you can get that shit.
You know,
so I don't know.
You're right, David. You're right. Because I think
it's warranted, honestly.
Because think about it. You're right. Because think about it. Elden Ring came out, right? It didn't have anything attached to it as far as like outside shit. It wasn't like you had to buy this in order to get this. It was like, here's Elden Ring. When you and every day you're gonna go to YouTube and see people drop videos about items in the game, right? And like it is absolutely insane on, first of all, how big Elden Ring is, how much they sold, because usually Souls games get a lot of respect, right? Souls-like games has a huge respect within the gaming community. I just didn't know that this was going to be this big. I figured Elden Ring, because us players who like Big Mike and David, like we play those type of games. Bella not so much. You might try it though. I might force her to try it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna have you just get it, just so you can just die a lot in it. But I want to see it. But you know, us who actually play Souls-like games, this was like a dream game. So our hype levels were already there. But the masses, like the people who really don't really fuck around, they got into it. And I think that Miyazaki and his team, they found a balance between getting you involved and actually making a game that is hard. But like they also said, you know, we're gonna make the like your initial time investment is gonna be worth every moment, and that is very rare in 2022. Even with games like Horizon Forbidden West, right? Like you think about that type of game, you're like, okay, yeah, that's a beautiful game, blah blah blah. But how much does it force you to invest your time in? Big Mike was telling us earlier he fell asleep playing Horizon Forbidden West, which you shouldn't, because it's too beautiful of a game to even put you in that situation, right? You would think that it would be no holds barred against Elden Ring. But when we're talking about it right now, there's no way Horizon is better than Elden Ring as far as gamers' fanfare, right? As far as the conversation within the gamer universe. You're barely hearing about it. And sometimes when you do hear about it, it's always shitting on the story for Horizon. You don't hear that about Elden Ring. Elden Ring is
it's non-existent. No,
with Elden Ring, there's definitely, I think what they did was they tried to say, all right, let's give kind of a cohesive story with our flavor of Soulsborne type, you know, having to dig the story up yourself and get everything connected. I love how they did it, and they made the flow a lot easier for a lot of the laymen who don't really play these hard-ass games like that.
One thing I will say, even though Elden Ring is a masterpiece, I think that shit is going to get Game of the Year this year. But after playing Dragon's Dogma, and I hate saying this, y'all, it just don't kill me, Elden Ring fucking people. Trust me, I am Elden Lord. Trust me. But I have to say this: that story part where you do get the kind of cut scene, and you get the concern of the people that are around in the area is missing from Elden. Even though I understand, trust me, don't kill me. I understand why Elden Ring is the way it is. But after playing Dragon's Dogma, I was like, wow, man, it felt really good to come back to like the castle, and everybody was celebrating, the Arisen for saving them from, these lizard dudes. I was like, wow, that was, and the thing about Dragon's Dogma, it was epic as fuck. The fighting was epic. Right. But I came back And I was like, damn, they love me and shit, man.
There's hilarious story elements. You're right. There's a lot of story elements that could have been added to Elden Ring. It seemed like it could have been. Yeah.
Nothing loves you in Elden Ring. You can go. Listen, a sheep hates your fucking guts in Elden Ring. Stay around the sheep too long, and that shit rolls on you. It can kill you and shit. So, the one thing I do think Elden Ring is just, and don't kill me, y'all, just like a 0.5% is there needs to be just a tad bit more kind of a cut scenes in and out, just to kind of give me that, hey, you're doing a good job every now and then. But hey, I guess it's all about GGs and fucking.
Well, you know how you're doing a good job, David. You know how you're doing a good job in Elden Ring. You're alive, bro.
Right.
So if you're doing a good job, that means your character still exists. And that's just what it is. Bella, what you thinking? Because I know you're a shooter person. So I don't know about Call of Duty as much, but I know you like killing folks. What do you think about Elden Ring beating Call of Duty? Like, Call of Duty is always number one, but this is amazing. So what you thinking?
Call of Duty was actually one of my first online games. It's very nostalgic for me.
I see why.
It's been like a titan for several years. So it feels kind of good that it's able to be knocked down. Mm-hmm. Not saying a Call of Duty is a bad game, but like, you gotta give other games its flowers and allow them to be able to reach that position as well. It can't always just be Call of Duty,
Right.
So like, I think it's inspiring, actually. There's a lot of people that still play Elden Ring and go back and try all these crazy scenarios where they just go in butt naked with a knife and beat the fucking game. People are crazy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. But like, yeah, so like, I think it's deserved. I absolutely feel like it's deserved. It's a great game. It's not for me, but it's a great game, for sure. So.
Heavenly says God of War is gonna be a challenge for Elden Ring. I think so.
I don't know, man.
Listen, I think the only game that could possibly get it out of a conversation at this moment is God of War. That's it. That's if it isn't. Well, yes, but that's if it isn't delayed though. Because there's still a yikes moment. Think about it. We are a few months out.
Guaranteed. Remember, the lead dev came out and said, "No, it is releasing in 2022."
Well, here's the thing, David. We are a few months out before release, and we have zero gameplay. And this is the same thing that happened with Redfall and Starfield, right? It was supposed to come out a few months, no gameplay. What happened? We got the tweet from Phil Spencer. Right, and Bethesda, we got that motherfucking tweets. So it is very spooky, but I must admit, God of War would be the only one, and it was the only game. And honestly, God of War needs to be better than the 2018 version.
Right.
It has to be more grandiose than that. If it's just a part 2 of the 2018 version, Elden Ring will be Game of the Year. But if they expand on that and make it something a little more grandiose than what it was in 2018, then it could possibly knock it out its motherfucking socks.
It'll have a fighting chance.
It has a fighting chance, but that's the only game I can see in 2022. Right. There's no other game that's fucking with Elden Ring right now other than God of War. And that's it. And that's if God of War is a 2022 game right now.
That's impressive for a game that has an established audience, like Call of Duty and God of War, that a new game could come out and just shake them like that. So, like, they need to be taking notes.
Listen, Elden Ring proved the point that you don't have to be a greedy dev to make everybody buy your game, right? This is a game that gave you... Right. Now,
sleeping on this one, and the reason why, and not because it's Bella's mom, but because it's one of those things where I think, especially from what they showed us gameplay.
Well, Saints Row looks great. Yes, Saints Row looks great.
The actual gameplay, it seems like the controls look snappy as hell. It seems like them driving physics look amazing, especially when you can hang out the car and be like and jump on top of that bitch and then jump off in the air. Listen, that game is going to be, if it continues to do what it shows, it's going to be one of those like, oh my god, this came out of fucking nowhere. I think Saints Row is going. Mark my words, I think Saints Row is going to be the come out of nowhere game. And I'm not saying it's going to be Elden Ring. I'm just saying it's going to come out to be like surprised, like, damn, this shit's kind of fucking good. I think so.
I
If they do it right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just want to input.
Go ahead, Bella.
If they do it right, it possibly could topple the Titan GTA because they've been fucking up.
Yes.
They have plenty of money. They've had more than enough time to produce a new game, yet they keep giving us the regurgitated online bullshit over and over and over. So if this game comes out and this is amazing as it looks, maybe it will shake.
It might.
Because they really need to be fucking shook. I don't know what the hell.
You're absolutely facts.
Their pride is way too fucking high right now. They need to be knocked down some notches.
Facts. I 100% agree with that, Bella. I think that is 100% on the money because Take-Two and Rockstar Games, I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but if Saints Row, and I would love for Saints Row to be in that Game of the Year conversation, right? All I know is so far we got Elden Ring in that conversation, right?
Yeah.
And think about it. What other game really that has come out in 2022 to as much fanfare as Elden Ring has, right? Maybe Horizon, but then that shit died down. That shit died down so quick. Like they came out at the same time, you know, and then it was like nothing on Horizon, but everything Elden Ring, it was like
Outriders.
Don't say Outliers, please, David. I'm about to ban you from chat. You're about to get banned from chat. Outriders can kiss my motherfucking ass. If I had to compare, damn it,
It has much potential too.
it did. Outliers did have potential,
It has so many bugs and problems.
but when I lost both inventories filled with legendaries,
I felt so bad for you.
Yikes.
Bro. I'm so sorry, man.
Yikes.
And what was crazy is he had lost his shit. They claimed they fixed it. I brought him back, and then he was kind of hyped. He was like, "Okay, they fixed the shit. Let's get back into it." As soon as he logged in, he was like, "Where's my shit?" I was like, "Oh no, you lost your shit again."
Lost my legendaries twice, fucking with Outliers.
That wouldn't be me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, King. If Saints Row, King says Saints Row had PvP from what I've been seeing, and it's only 2-player co-op. Actually, it is confirmed 4-player co-op. They said it at that little walkthrough.
It was 4-player.
Yeah, it is actually confirmed 4-player co-op. So it's going to get quite crazy.
Yes.
The customizations in that game is insane. And for those of you who thought it was just super woke, fuck you, first of all, for that term.
Right.
Second of all, you don't have to play as Bella's mom in the game. If you want to go as Big Mike, you can play as Big Mike. If you want to be a Trump supporter, you can play that shit too.
Big Mike. I'm just playing.
Which is the same character, right? If you wanna,
I'm just playing.
but I don't think anything can fuck with Elden Ring right now.
Right.
It's going to have to be God of War, and if God of War gets delayed, instantly Elden Ring is Game of the Year. I don't give a fuck what they try to put. It's G motherfucking G's. Elden Ring is it. So that's it. Period.
I got a question to ask.
Whoa! You see that, Bella?
What?
Is your DMs closed?
What?
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, so I'm trying to be inside Bella. Rip?
Oh. What? Oh.
Yo!
Naughty.
Whoa! Nasty. She's nasty, and I support it.
This is about as hard as Elden Ring. I'm not getting in that shit.
That is true, though. You're gonna have to rest in a few graces before you get at that motherfucker.
Go ahead.
I got a question because that brought up a good point about Rockstar or 2K, what do you want to call them? Rumors is they're working on a Red Dead Redemption 2 remaster for.
I don't want Red Dead Redemption 2 remaster. I want Grand Theft Auto 6.
They're gonna keep remaster. At this point, they trying to be fucking Kingdom Hearts 2.0
Right.
because they can re-release and shit.
Hold on, Bella. Here we go. Grand Theft Auto, Birth by Sleep, 1/2 and a third. Right? Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want that. I don't want a card CG version of GT. Like,
I want a new game.
I want Grand Theft Auto 6 with a black female protagonist. Right? I want to.
Oh, that's
I don't give a fuck. I want a black female protagonist, right? That gets the dick, right? She's the one. She's thick. I want her to be like thicky Minaj. I need all of that. I need her to be a killer. I need her to not give a fuck. Right. I need her to be about her business, and I need her to be rough. That's what I need, and I need that shit in an open world where it's serious and shit is serious. That's what I want. So I don't want to remaster. I don't want to remaster bait. I want new games.
So my question is, I know it doesn't affect you, Danny, or Bella, or
right. Hashtag PC, right?
So, would you want Rockstar to make a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I love Red Dead Redemption.
I want to square up with Take-Two at this point. I want a new game. New. Not a remaster, not a remake, no fucking mobile game bullshit. I don't want a 2.5 or 2.8. I want a new game. The only thing that could remaster in my eyes, and I would absolutely love them for it, is Dub Edition. And they won't fucking do it because they suck.
They're not gonna fucking do Midnight Club because that game was so fucking good. Like the music and shit. It was remaster that. Give us. You're right. Give us a remaster of Midnight Club Dub Edition.
My money.
Yes.
I will give you double. Please.
Bella just throwing money at the screen like
please, just give me Dub Edition. That's all I ask for. I don't want nothing else.
Please.
I love Midnight Club Dub Edition.
That was the best one, man. That was one of my most favorite racing games outside of Burnout 2.
Yeah.
Because I love Burnout. Oh, appreciate that sub, Heavenly Platinum. I see you. Welcome to the fam. You already know. Appreciate you. Now you get access to the motherfucking Mario death. I am fully erect behind that sub. I appreciate that. That's why my camera is chest up, so I can still keep our channel in check. So I appreciate it. Welcome. All right. That's amazing. Big Mike, let me ask you, dude.
Pour it on me, Danny.
I don't want to pour it on you. Hold on, let me. All right.
Whoa.
How would you feel? Right. Hold on. Let me stop because I was gonna ask you a question, but now I'm like, fuck you. Look, pass. Pause and pass. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just go to the next topic. Let's go to the next topic. Let's just get to the next fucking topic without.
Come on, just say that shit. Just say
it. Man.
Danny, as you told Phil Spencer, just go on, sip and let it whirl.
I said, pull it out.
He said helicopter D. I get it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about MiHoYo. Hello, this is MiHoYo. We got MiHoYo. They are the developers behind Genshin Impact. Those of you who don't know, Genshin Impact made a huge splash a couple years ago, coming out as like an open world MMO RPG that was available to everyone.
But it is a pseudo online.
Well, it's a pseudo. They call it an MMO RPG. I think it's more of a online like co-op RPG. Right. That's what it's more like. So those devs have a new game that they're announcing, which is surprising because I didn't think they were working on anything outside of Genshin Impact. But they released a trailer for a new game. The game has a funny name. It's one of those Bella Rebirth by Sleep that she ate. It is called Zenless Zone Zero.
Say that.
I know. It's like saying that shit 3 times, got my shit fucked up. So I don't know. But Zenless Zone Zero. Let me pull this up for chat so you guys can check it out as well. Let's check out the trailer together, and then we will discuss. Here we go.
Verse. It's in the Hoyo verse.
So MiHoYo, let's see what you got.
Hey, this shit look kind of dope, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, this is my aesthetic, actually. Already.
And I saw the trailer yesterday, and I was like, damn, it's day one.
It's like it's giving me a little bit of Persona. Yeah, it's got some Persona vibes.
I think I like this better than Persona.
Nah, fuck you, dog. Persona's amazing.
I can see it.
Black cat girl.
Yes.
And that's better than Persona, because ain't no black people on Persona.
That's true, though. There is
Right,
no
so
black
I want to see this shit.
Hey, you never played Persona, man. Stop.
Persona, man, Persona was dope, but it's like white supremacy.
Oh, shit.
White supremacy.
He said it was Supreme. Hold on, I had it on low. Here we go. So this looks damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking of. Buddy.
It looks damn good. No lie.
Play, because it's going to be a free-to-play game, but is it going to be a gacha game?
Oh, it's a gotcha pocket for sure.
Right. I'll do it.
Mobile is, I think it's on mobile.
This is not on mobile. This is PC.
It's a PC.
This is PC and mobile. It's PC and mobile.
Right now, it's in PC right now.
Yeah, this is a PC version they're showing. MiHoYo confirmed that the trailer was for the PC version.
Right.
So, yes.
They come to console because, Genshin Impact did as well.
It does have Scarlet Nexus vibes too. And Scarlet Nexus was amazing, by the way. It was slept on.
Look at this shit, dude. I like the super.
Look at the shading and the animations look fucking dope.
Heavily so, it's definitely going to be a turn-based game. I don't know about turn-based.
No, it's not. MiHoYo said it was an action RPG. They confirmed that it is officially an action RPG. It is not turn-based.
Right. So I think it's going to be more like Genshin Impact, like action.
Well, they said that they had inspiration from Devil May Cry. So that's probably what this is going to be more leaning towards, which is like combo heavy type game.
I like that.
I like that. I like that.
Tag me in, Chief. Tag me in. I got some shit to say.
All right. So let me start with you, Bella.
I'm in this one.
Hold on. I was smoking some weed. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Lord, you dying.
Okay, I'm back. Bella, what you thinking? What are you thinking? I know it's giving off a lot of different vibes, but it does look quite pretty. What you thinking on MiHoYo's new effort?
First of all, I'm in love. I hope this is actually like how the game is reflected, and it's not going to be I powered up and it's some top-down bullshit.
Oh my God! Please don't say it.
I'm sorry. I got PTSD from starting up games, thinking it's gonna look the way I see it in the.
Oh fuck! I don't know what happened. Wait, what the fuck happened?
Pictures are great. There's a black cat girl. Hello, I want the game. I will literally incorporate it as one of my main games, like Valorant, if it is as good as it looks. I swear to goodness. We'll see.
I know. I think it looks quite beautiful. I think it is looking quite fucking beautiful. Go ahead, Big Mike.
It's the black cat girl.
That's all.
What's up, AZ on the beat? I see you, bro.
Soon as I get it, that's the first person I'm gonna try to get. If it's a gotcha, I'll go ahead and keep roll till I get the black chick, and then that's all I'm gonna play the entire game. It's just
exactly.
Black
Be like, this me, bitch.
I mean, I started with Genshin Impact until a guy, was like, okay, this is a grindy game, I'll play it. But I'm like, okay. But what if, Bella says, I can hear Danny's soul crying if it was a top-down shooter.
Oh my god! If it was a top-down isometric thumbstick shooter, I would be fucking through with it. I'm so sick of the listen, I love indies, but every game don't have to have the indie look, which is the top-down shooter RPG. I want something that's a little grandiose, right? I want something. If they're talking about Devil May Cry, okay, then there's a lot there then. That means that you're talking about heavy combo system, lots of different weapons to collect, beautiful game, especially with RPG elements. I need all of that. I don't need to be able to see everybody from a way zoomed out camera. Everybody's like 2 inches tall because the isometric camera view sucks. I don't want that shit. What up, Struggle? Oh, what up? Oh, what up, fam? I see you, bro. Struggle Gamers, aka Light Skinned Assassin. Oh, what up? Oh, what up?
I got a question for you, Dave and Danny.
Yes.
Since we got Struggle Gamers in here.
Yes.
Does Struggle Gamers give you a nut vibe? Like you want a nut?
What? No, Struggle gives me toxic masculinity vibe.
Wait, hold on. You said what? Can you ask that question one more time so I can make sure I understand? Can you rewind that question one more time?
I'll rewind it. I have no shame.
Okay.
Does Struggle give you nut vibes? Like you want a nut?
Wow. He doesn't.
Wait, hold on. I can't answer that question because I already nutted. So I don't know what that is, dude. I don't know what that is.
It's fucked, man.
Is it deep? No, it ain't demon time. It's only 4 o'clock. You're right. Let me stop. Let's stop. Hey! That's how it sounds. That's how it sounds when I reach climb.
She says, "Pause, bro. Pause."
When my wife is like, she's like, "You coming?" I'm like, "Yes." Hey! Anyway, so they don't have an exact release date on Zenless Zone Zero. So, all right, let's get into our last story for the day, and that is Gotham Knights.
Yes.
Let me pull this.
Heavenly wants to talk about it.
Yes, let me.
Have you seen the trailer for Gotham Knights?
Well, we're getting ready to pull up the gameplay stuff right now.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you guys can see it as well as chat. So I'm trying to pull it up.
Yeah, because Gotham Knights looks dope, man. But you can tell that the original people who did the Batman series are not fully present, because that smoothness and the kind of choreography between the Batman and all the NPCs is a bit lacking a little bit. But I do appreciate that it's not going on last gen; it's going on current gen consoles, which is great.
Facts.
Because that means they can have time to improve it, time to polish it, time to add a bit more
oomph to it, right?
Some fidelity and some more girth, I should say.
All right, absolutely. A lot of people like girthy knights. So let's take a look at Gotham Knights, and you guys tell me what you think. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Jeff Eleanor, game director
Hold on, let me
at
skip
Warner
ahead,
Brothers
'cause I don't
Games
wanna go
Montreal,
through all
and
talking
today
and
I'm
shit.
really excited to share with you gameplay footage.
Punch Man.
Right. All right. So here we go. In-game footage. This is all supposedly in-game. In-game, bro.
Hurry it up, will ya?
So my baby Nightwing. Listen, Red Hood has got me kind of triggered in this, so I don't know. Hold on, guys. There we go.
We're joining
It was looking
Nightwing,
shitty at first,
also
I had to
known as
refresh.
Dick Grayson, midway through the game
See, this
story.
shit's looking
as
dope.
the Patrols are
It
city.
do look dope.
All of the knights can unlock heroic ways of getting around the city.
Nightwing.
For Nightwing, it's his glider and the flying trapeze.
And he's got the
The
glider.
Regulators gang are engaged in a hacking crime,
I like
so
it
it's
already.
time to bring
Yes,
some
Idols
vigilante
Montreal.
justice to the bad people.
You said I pre-ordered, so this
Each
better
crime
be
in Gotham
good.
Knights plays like a mini game mode with rules and
AZ said
optional
he coming up
objectives.
there like motherfucking Dave Chappelle's bodyguards and
Nightwing's
breaking
fighting style
arms
is
and shit.
acrobatic. The King Kongs around the battlefield. While you can play the whole game solo,
Yeah,
you can also protect Gotham and co-op with a friend.
I'll take one on this. I hate
Red Hood gained new abilities after being resurrected by an assassin cult. Here, he uses Mystical Leap to move
Red
across
Hood,
the rooftop,
he's a little bit-
springboarded by his own soul energy.
I'm not too soul.
Successful attacks and dodges build up my momentum bar below.
I mean, look
And
how he
timing
plays.
my
Like, watch
strikes
how
and
he like
combos correctly makes it go
Robin is like
faster.
doing all the hot shit.
Once the bar is full,
He just shoots
heroes can
slowly.
unleash powerful abilities.
I think Red Hood is more of like a
Red
like
Hood's
he's
ranged
a
attacks are a little
Right.
rough. He fires non-lethal rounds that still do
I'm saying,
a lot of damage.
shooting person. He's not really been in, hand-to-hand combat. It's always been with his guns.
Here's Red Hood's
His
barrage
play is
ability, which
great.
deals piercing damage to interrupt armored attacks.
I mean, I don't know. Rider's
The
gonna play
UI
way
you're
better than that.
seeing
It's
can
just
be
the
customized to your preferences. What's on screen is what I like, but you can set it the way you like.
It's going to be in your inventory tomorrow. That's the big difference.
Oh shit!
See, that Robin should look dope, but Red Hood just takes the hits. He does that one little left kick and he hits you with these garbage ass guns.
Red Hood's gonna be the tank.
Oh shit!
yeah, he's a tank for sure.
Ooh, that was nasty though.
I said Red Hood's gonna be the tanky tank.
Crime solved by beating his motherfucking ass. That's how crime got solved. His ass got beat.
Yeah, I love it.
Woman, and I'm gonna be playing Robin, and I'll be playing Night.
Now that we've prevented the regulators from stealing data, let's follow Red Hood for a bit.
Not them freaking up. They don't know how to avoid the damn circles. Come on
The
now,
Bat Cycle
y'all.
is usable
Right.
by all heroes in Gotham Knights. Let's watch Red Hood chase down a smuggling van in the Southside
His own
neighborhood.
game. It's terrible.
That's the most gangsta ice cream truck I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
Chicken mouths and ice cream sandwiches.
Now, Hardly, I don't know if they ever said it was going to be an online game. I just like the numbers above their head, like like you see the damage and stuff. I'm like, this is going to be a service game. And as soon as they said it was going to have, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely going to be an online game.
Yeah,
Red Hood
it's
can
gonna be
unlock the ability to attach a bomb to throw an
it's gonna
opponent,
have them
so he
live
can
service
detonate it with a
element.
shotgun.
No, they confirmed. They said it was not a live service game.
It's a pretty good time.
Service.
They said it. They said, why does it look like it did? But it's definitely not a live service game,
I'm getting Avengers vibes.
which scares the shit out of me. But it still looks good. It still looks quite fucking dope.
I'm impressed with it. I'm just hoping it's not going to turn into the Avengers.
Outliers said, it was going to be a service game, but I mean, I
Now
still
we're back
think
at
it's
the
a service
Belfry.
game.
Heroes
I know
Unite.
Outliers did
This
say that
next
was not a
sequence
game
is from
of
early in
service,
the
but
game,
they are.
as we're just discovering the Court of Owls.
Okay, so you got the base. You go inside, even though the frame rates look like it's on fucking.
The Bat computer runs the map of the city, lets us pursue challenges, and advance the story.
Slow mo. This motherfucker playing the game.
Nightwing is tracking his next story mission,
foot taker.
investigating the Old Powers Club.
Is this Square Enix? Who's making this?
This is Eidos Montreal.
It was Montreal. Okay.
The workbench is where we go to upgrade our equipment,
definitely not
making sure that
Rocksteady.
we're ready for each new challenge through the game.
You
Players find blueprints
it's not
and
Rocksteady,
crafting
it's
materials by
Eidos
taking on
Montreal.
missions and fighting crime.
I love
Each
that.
blueprint has different stats,
this
giving the
stuff where you
player a
can port
wide
the,
range of cool choices for their individual strategy
Huge
and style.
RPG elements.
Yes,
Looks like you can
yes.
swap outfits
Right.
and stuff.
You can do min-maxing
Yeah.
Gear with
too.
mod slots is better because mod chips power
Yeah,
up
Red
different
Hood has
properties.
got some cool ass skins though.
Right?
Yeah, Red Hood, that shit look dope.
But I just don't know the gameplay, but I love the skins.
Motherfucker playing the game with his feet.
I think you're wrong, Dave. It's not Eidos who's making this. This is W Games Montreal.
Oh,
At this point in
WB
the
Games
story,
Montreal.
Our characters
Okay.
are still processing
Yeah.
the loss of Batman.
All right, Big Mike, congratulations, bitch. Damn. Happy birthday, motherfucker. Goddamn.
I mean, I just want to make sure you're in the right. Like we can't put out.
Okay, appreciate it. All right, appreciate it.
Not
All right, Big Mike, appreciate it. I see you, Chef. I see you back.
Just make sure you follow your own advice, man.
Exactly. Just make sure you're right.
Oh, you all doing the late night combo? That's up to Danny. I mean, my shirt's gonna be off, for the late night combo. Just saying.
Oh my God. Milky, what's up, Milky?
Hey, can you pause the feed for a bit?
What? No, man. We're in the middle of it.
Players can unlock fast travel to get around the city in a hurry with the Fast Bat.
Oh shit, we got the Milky Red. Let's go. Milky, what up? Milky, what up? What up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Platform Podcast. Let me pull it back up so you can see us in this motherfucker. Hold up so you can see us. Then we'll continue the gameplay shit. What's going on? We are full of hopium today. We talked about Xbox, X-Flop today. We talked about how Elden Ring is better than Call of Duty. We talked about girth. We talked about a lot so far today. Welcome. Shouts out to Milky. Make sure you check out Milky. Oh, appreciate that gifted. Appreciate the gifted. Let's go. Thank you, King, for the gifted. Kyle, you are part of the team. You're always part of the team, but now you got that tramp stamp on your back now. You got that motherfucking, you got that sub. What's up, Milky?
Now I need the favor. Now I need the favor from Dave. I got called a favor in Dave.
Oh shit! Appreciate the 2 gifted. Let's go. Thank you, Rika. You are part of. Now you got your tramp stamp. You got your shit down below. Does that when you got it? Did it relieve some of the pressure? You know what I'm saying? People say when they get tattoos, it's like, especially in the back. So I just want to know. But yeah, we are currently, those of you just dropped in, we are currently watching Gotham Knights gameplay. You already know. What's up, Big Mike? Because I know you're itching. What's up?
Like I said, I got to call that favor in for Dave. Dave, I need you to harmonize your voice because we got a special person in the chat today. We got a birthday girl. Milky Quartz's birthday.
Milky, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday, happy birthday
to you. Oh my God.
Milky! Milky is goddess years old, right? Like, she is the fantasy of everyone's reality. It's Milky.
Milky, it's your birthday.
And unlike Bella, her DMs are open. Now you ain't gonna get a response. You know what I'm saying? Unless she know you. But Milky is open. What's up, Milky? How are you doing? How is your birthday so far? Are you getting fucked up? Please tell me you're getting fucked up. I know you like to kind of keep like everything tight, but it's your birthday today. You should be able to get fucked up today. Today's your day to get fucked up. Milky said, "Thank you, beautiful ladies, Bad Bella and Rika." Yes.
It's like you said, Milky never aged. She's a goddess. She never ages.
Milky is like the fantasy, right? It's like when you type in mommy, right? If you go to Google search and you type in mommy anime gamer with the Bombay, right? And you'll get a picture. It'll be a picture of Milky streaming on Twitch. So just know, if you guys have ever had a fantasy, Milky was in it. But what's up, Milky? I see you. Happy birthday for sure. Happy birthday. I'm glad you had fun. You said you played Street Fighter. I know them dudes was rage quitting like a motherfucker, man.
I know they was.
Dudes was like, man, fuck this motherfucker. She was like, happy birthday. Just killing these motherfuckers, man. Killing them. Happy level up day. That's right, DK. Braze said he right on time. What's up, Braze, bro? I see
What
you.
up?
She said, y'all ridiculous.
I'm always there, watch Milky, take people's souls in Street Fighter 5.
Your soul is mine. She just crushes it. She just crushes it as it dissipates. Like,
and it's crazy. She goes in hype. Like, she'll see somebody match and she's like, "Oh yeah, you're dead." I'm like, "Damn, she's hype. He's fucking hype about killing people." That's you and Bella, man. Y'all kindred spirits, man.
Why you think we're friends?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you think those are the homies? I need killers around me. You know what I'm saying? I need killers. I don't need motherfuckers like Big Mike. I need killers, man. I don't need to be killed. I need killers. Right? That's the thing. Milky said I might be a little toasty later with some milk tea. Yeah, you know what? Ooh, she needs some milk. Ooh.
She's gonna have the guys thirsty at the beach. She's gonna have the guys thirsty at the beach.
Woo, dude's about to be salty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm study sending DMs saying, "Hey, big head." You know what I'm saying? It's like,
he needs.
It's her birthday today. She don't need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
No response back. Just 3 dots typing, but no response.
Ooh, I see you, Bella, sneaking in there. Believe me, I'm watching it all. I see what you're doing, Bella. Bella, talk about what type of milk tea. You know what type of milk tea? It's mommy milk. What you thought? You know what I'm saying? What?
I'm trying to figure out what actual milk tea, not like actual milk tea too. I want to know what flavor she, bringing.
Ooh, see, y'all got me tripping. All right, let's go ahead and finish watching Gotham Knights. Appreciate that raid. And here we go. Continue of the Gotham Knights.
Belfry, got anything court related?
Court of Owls. Secret society as old as Gotham itself.
And that's the other thing that has me excited. We get to fuck with the Court of Owls finally.
I know, man. I've been wanting that story told forever.
This all-powerful court really is out there. They might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Black.
Basically Illuminati.
Which means
it's gonna be exciting.
Centuries.
I hear you.
So I'll take Men's Soul with a few cheek claps. Damn, Rika. I started looking at that. I'm like, fuck Gotham. We got cheek claps up in this
Time for
motherfucker.
Meglin to sneak into court territory.
Is the cheeks claps in 4K or no? Do I need to pull out the credit card?
Stealth is always an advantage.
I'll sub.
I'm in.
Be careful.
I got permission.
Natty's not 4K. She's 8K. Natty's 8K.
Oh, Natty 8K. That's right. Natty is 8K.
Yeah.
What do you think the poor bastard did?
She said in 8K.
I know. I just got.
Let me go ahead and put my support system in full front.
That means.
Get your credit card ready.
I'm telling you, because Rika the same way. Ain't the DMs closed, but you can support the Patreon.
I love that.
Every hero has unique takedowns and finishing moves. Ambush strikes are faster than silent takedowns, but make more noise.
Either, do stealth takedowns or you can go in there,
Augmented reality vision helps the heroes solve puzzles and investigate mysteries.
I'm gonna be swinging, but I'm gonna do it stealth.
Oh, I know how to play this. I played all the rest of the Arkham games, so this is gonna be easy for me.
Right? It should be pretty easy. Hopefully.
I'm over there swinging my ding-a-ling.
Oh my god.
Here we see Nightwing's
That's not what this is, though.
It interrupts enemy armored attacks.
You missed the mark. You missed the mark, buddy. Ooh, that was nasty.
Freezes him, taking him out of the fight for a while.
Oh shit. Drop it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
See, that's what I want.
Sometimes you just gotta drop a bitch.
They just unconscious, y'all. They not dead. Lying ass.
Right, them motherfuckers get hit like that in real life. You dead as fuck, bro.
On for hours. They dead.
Right.
Milky said, okay, but Nightwing can get it sometimes. But I gotta be back home in bed before Jason Todd comes home. Damn, Milky. I see what you on. I see what it is.
Milky on demon time.
She on demon time. I love it though. Can we clock in or no? Is it too early?
Oh, it's time. Sorry, I'm looking at this game because I'm like, shit, I'm so excited to play another Batman game.
I know this looks so. It does look good, but I just need to. I need some more information, man.
I'm day one on this game. I'm day one.
You said you day one? I might be day one on this. Actually,
I'm day one.
Dude, I love that flipping. Yeah, dog. The flipping looks so good.
Look at that. You see that move where you jump up like that and blue.
For anybody wondering how this fight looks with Red Hood, check this out.
Naya says she want both brothers. Damn. We in a DP session. I see it.
I mean, look at this shit. Watch you gonna get hit and get slow. Look at this guy.
Can we have a threesome, Milky? And I'll eat your pussy from the back. Wow. Hold on. Fuck this. Hold on. Yo.
Red Hood takes on a Talon Gladiator.
Whoa.
One of the Court of Owls,
Rika trying to get the
engineers,
Jason
superhuman
Todd.
assassins.
Natty is the Court of Owls today.
Right. Red Hood was so because, like you said, Dave, it's a tank.
Only if it's with Jason and tends to be like a challenge. Oh shit, Milky.
Look, hey, Red Hood get red.
Fuck Red Hood, man. That conversation. Fuck Red Hood.
This demon time going on.
And as slow-mo said earlier, when I was playing Red Hood, it was feet. They saw.
Damn.
The Red Hood is like.
The Red Hood.
So he get demigod.
And they're getting worked.
Natty said, I love challenges. I'll make both of y'all my waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Is that Queen Natty?
Yeah, that's Queen Natty.
Yeah.
Oh, she changed her name.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen Natty, I didn't think that was you. What's up, light skin?
She said she liked challenges and she about to make the water effect.
Wherever this belongs to.
I said she named her, changing her name. I'm like, she's like, this is Natty, Mike. I'm like, oh, I said you changed your name. I said I can't keep up with these people that change their names.
Oh, she said you make me? Are you sure you know why people call me mommy?
That must be horrible.
Oh shit.
Gulp. I had to gulp at that one. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Zaddy? Is that
what it is? Zaddy? Damn, it's just got real than a bitch.
Zaddy's about ready to come out and play, huh, Danny?
It's there already. Hold on. Got them nice.
Cage, man,
that shit look dope.
Oh, that's all me, bro.
So
it's all
October
me.
25th.
So now, get the 233 custom Bat-Cycle skin.
After my birthday, yeah, I'm all in on this game.
So October 25th is when the game drops.
It does come out this year. I'll get it. It looks decent.
You think it looks good? Drop. Let me start with you, Big Mike. What you thinking, man? Is it day one or are you still scared?
Yeah, it's still fun. I'm not scared at all. I mean, because like I told Dave earlier, he couldn't check because he seemed like he was scared and leery. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it on PC. I'm gonna try it out, and if I like it, I'm gonna keep it. If I don't, I'll refund it because Steam's got that thing. Or if you don't like it, and if you only play like
2 hours, but you'll know in 2 hours if you like a game or not. Honestly, like 2 hours is a lot.
Right, and if it's not popping, then yeah, it's gonna get refunded. And then I'm like, nah, I'll wait for a sale then.
You go
play the rest of this.
What you gonna buy then? What game you gonna buy then? You gonna buy like the Succubus Cafe or?
Probably the Succubus Cafe. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You showed me, Danny, that's Demon Time. Looks dope as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the. It's like titties is real, but the fighting is real, right? You talking about that one? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, right now, I'm all in.
Okay.
Sold. I want to play. I want to play as Red Hood.
Bella, let me ask you, Court of Owls, finally, this story is being fucking explored, right? Like, DC actually listened to the fans, right?
That damn
time. So what you thinking? Like, are you hoping that this shit will pan out and explain more of the of that storyline?
Absolutely, because I feel like I've played all the other games. I had them on, I think, Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I liked some of them, but some of them was kind of meh to me. And like, I'm a huge Batman fan, and some of them was kind of meh. So I'm hoping that this game gives me the same pull of emotion and passion that I had for the very first Arkham game, Arkham Asylum, I believe it was, right? That was the first one.
Arkham Asylum.
I need that
Arkham Asylum,
same energy.
Yes.
See, I love that one. I like the second one as well. But I think it kind of fell apart around, the last couple of. I just wasn't feeling it as much as I was feeling the earlier one. So like, I hope that I want that same craziness. I want to hang people upside down, uppercut them and shit, and they go unconscious and shit. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. That's all me. That's what I like.
It looks
good.
She want people laid out, and I support that 1,000%. I think it does look really good, but I'm with David on this one. I don't know, man. I just don't want a live service DC game.
Oh yeah,
I don't want that. Does it look good? Yes. Do I want to play that shit right now? Yes. Is it better than Elden Ring?
Amazing in their trailers.
No. But does it better than Elden Ring though?
No.
But see, I'm not gonna.
I know Bella's not.
Put them against that measure. The reason why is because I feel like there's levels to certain games.
Yes,
some games,
that's true.
It's about that storyline and that playability. The first time, how you feel about playing through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Was the ending good? Because that can definitely fuck up a game. And every game is not gonna have repeat replayability, but at the same time, if you have a good enough story, the game can be legendary, like San Andreas.
Facts.
I wouldn't put San Andreas against Elden Ring, but at the same time, people still play that game to this day, to the point where they tried to re-release it.
I think I would, Bella. I think I would put San Andreas against Elden Ring.
I wouldn't, because they're two different genres, two different genres, and the bosses, I guess, in each game are totally different. That's why I wouldn't pair them against each other. And then technically, San Andreas got just long-standing, that's a legendary
San Andreas is legendary because it is so hood, and it's like
and everything,
and it's real true. It ain't like somebody white wrote about the hood, right? Like it's absolutely grounded.
It's straight from the mouth of the person that went through the shit.
Right. But see, now Gotham is like Batman's dead, supposedly, right? And then we have this team that's trying to keep shit going. I have one con. I only have a couple cons actually, but the one major one is Red Hood. Now, we know this, anybody who's followed comics and all that, we know Red Hood always had real pistols, regardless if he was a good guy or a bad guy. He didn't have bullets that were spongy and he can hit you with a combo and knocks you out like punches. That's not what guns do. Guns kill people. So there should be blood, but I get it. They're trying to appeal to a fan base. They want kids to play, so they don't want Red Hood to just be shooting people in the neck. I get that. Well, then that means take Red Hood out, and let's take another Titan. Let's put Beast Boy in there. Or let's put another
Blue Beetle. I would like to see the Blue Beetle.
Well, Blue Beetle is probably a little more OP than normal, but I would probably get somebody that can get beat up. Would be like Beast Boy or something. Like let's put a different character in there outside of Red Hood, but outside of that, it looks great. I think the graphics look good. The animations for Nightwing look absolutely amazing. I love the flippy flips. The flippy flips give me heart nippy nips. I like it. I like the game. It looks good. But I just need that shit to not be free to premium or pay premiums. I don't need live events and all that shit. And I also need it to be non-buggy. So There we go.
Yes, all of that.
All right, let's do this. Go ahead. You got the last word, Big Mike. Then we'll get the fuck out of here.
I had a question for all of us, because on top of this, it was about this game, because they put out a article. WB Montreal said they're not making this game for Xbox One and PS4, that they dropped them.
Thank God.
And when they put that out, there was a lot of discouraged people on the Xbox side and the PlayStation side, like, why ain't this game coming PS4 and Xbox One?
Because it can't handle it. That's the point. Listen, you gotta.
Those games are outdated, man. I mean, not the game thing.
Everything cannot be cross-gen.
Right.
Unless you're on PC, where there is no such thing as like a gen. It's just how the older the game, the better it runs. Like, it's not really like a gen. But if you're talking about consoles, PS4, y'all run. PlayStation 4, you can't take nothing away. One of the greatest motherfucking console systems to ever fucking exist. PlayStation 4, yes, it's there. It did its job. It's done. Xbox, sorry for you. You can get an Xbox right now. You can't really buy a PlayStation, but you damn sure can buy an Xbox Series X right now. And if you want to get into the new stuff, go grab one. And get you, and since you're saying it's nothing, right? Like, you're saying that it's cheap and it's not PC, well, go grab one. Go get you a Series X and get into the new gen, period. If you're trying to play it.
And I have to talk a little bit for people who don't have the money for the new gen. I get that, but you got to understand, too, that the system's been out for over 10 years, right? I think it's been over for 10 years. So I think, this system has run its course. Technology can only last for so long, especially since it's in such a stagnant console technology.
Right.
It's not like a PC where I can just take out a graphics card and put another one in, and then I'm back to regular gen.
Right.
Consoles, they die, and unfortunately, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, they're dead. I mean, we're not dead, but they are. They're getting graveyard status. So. I think it's a good move. I think it'll benefit the game. I know you're about to say that, Big Man. It's going to benefit just because they got more time to cook it, right? And they don't have to port it to the last gen. So as far as bugs and stuff, should be more limited now because it's only kind of current gen. We'll see, but we'll see.
Yep.
And another thing I'll add to is, we're 2 years into the current gen. It's time.
It is time. It is time.
We can't have everything like Danny said cross-gen.
We just can't, and it's not sustainable for Sony and Microsoft. It's just not sustainable because the architecture is not built that way. It is built to move on, and that's fine because we've all been there. New gen come out, we stuck with the old gen. We got to wait a little bit, then we finally invest, and that's just what it is, man. People just. And I think what it is people are just more home nowadays. So people have a lot more time to game and they want to do it. And it just hits more hard when you're at home more when you're not, Up until this point, we was always not really giving a fuck. But now it's a serious point where it's like, damn, I really can't play that unless I pop down another $700. God damn. So I feel that shit. But it has to happen. It has to happen.
And I feel like I said, I feel bad for those people that can't play it. I mean, you don't have to play. You don't have to play everything day one. I mean, you can save your money and then eventually get a Series X or a PlayStation 5. That's just what it is. You don't have to play it day one.
Right.
I'm sure you all got a backlog of games. I mean, I got backlog of games.
I got backlogs of backlogs. So just go finish that stuff up. 2023, you'll get your Xbox games, and then you'll possibly,
hopefully in 2023, you get Xbox.
And possibly God of War at the end of the year. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a maybe. I don't want anybody to say, 2022 is about to end. It might end shitty for all. Except for PC people, because anyway.
Hashtag PC. Hashtag PC.
Did I just say hashtag PC? Anyway, let's go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. Who we raiding?
Belly Live? Or is it Struggle Live?
No.
Nope, neither one. I do see Rockstar Lexi though. She is live. Let's raid her. She is a gorgeous gamer who's playing Mario Kart 8. So if you guys want to see how to cheat, check out Rockstar Lexi because she is a devil in this game. But she's also amazing. Her streams are. She's a super funny ass lady. You know, she definitely brings the pressure. And make sure you guys check her out. Tell her where you dropped in at. You already know. So once again, shouts out to Bad Bella. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. Outliers God. You know, with beard.
Am I right? Late night comment? What are we doing?
Fab. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I know late night tonight. I want to do a late night tonight. But I kind of wanted to switch things up a little bit tonight, so I don't know. So
if you have nothing, don't do one.
Well, it's not that I don't have nothing. It's just I don't know which thing to land on.
Right.
Mike, I know you're trying not to work, but you will be working tonight. So just know that.
I had a plan also. I mean, if you had nothing to do, we can do something in Discord tonight. Because
you want me to play that Make Her Come game, right? In Discord, you want me to stream that?
No. Stop. No. I was gonna say we all.
And literally sent me a message saying, "You gonna do it or no?" You just sent me a message.
I was gonna say we go jump in Discord like later tonight, like around 9 o'clock, 10, whatever, and we watch that concert. That's what I want to see. I think that's going to be fun.
Well, it depends. Guys, just stay close to Twitter, even though I didn't put out a tweet right now, but you can follow us at the platform Real. So make sure you follow us on Twitter for updates. Shouts out to everybody on the panel. We love you all. We can't do this shit without you. And we will holler at everybody later. Peace.